Faster on the beat, let's get it.
Alright, it's your boy Brandless back at it again, guys. Hey, we back at editing. Now you're gonna see my face, my pretty face. You're gonna see my hand and my face and my voice. Man, I had to do this twice. I was saying a few things, a few shadows in the end of the game, and I ran out of time, and I'll have to redo it. It was gonna be nice. My daughter came. I was editing this, and my daughter came in. You guys gonna hear her voice, whatever, but it happened. So, guys, I believe this is round one out of Later Locals. It happens like a few weeks ago. So you're gonna see me winning. You're gonna see me losing, man. We're gonna expose every game. We're gonna analyze what we could have done better, and we're gonna have fun, man. We're gonna have fun, but and also we will be able to. I'm not gonna talk about other things that are coming. We're just gonna do it for you guys. All right, so here this matchup, after OPO9, it got way harder because now they have more tools to grind the game with us. With Enel, they have Shanks, the 10 12k rush minus 1k everything. That's super good against us. And they have Gungam Giants, so it's way harder to kill them. But what I want to see in this match is the Namis, the Ragos, and the Katas. You want to be aggressive. Shout out to James. You guys gonna see our game maybe in a few weeks. He was playing Red Purple Luffy, and I'll shout out to John too. I play against him, and man, you can Rago them, but if they keep seeing those high end, man, you're gonna fall behind. Sometimes doing Rago is fine, but you're not establishing your own pressure. That can hurt. But you have to deal. Like if you don't have a decent board, you have to deal with it with the high cost characters. So what I say is like you want to see also the Cheetah Yoshi blocker, man. It really helps in this matchup. They can play the 7-drop to trash it, the Beckman, I think that's his name is. But yeah, but you know what's gonna see the perfect hand. You just try your best. But I have a good hand right now. I have Rygos. I think I have one Katakuri. So that's what you want to see in this matchup. I don't have Katakuri yet. I don't think so. But I know I drew it later. Okay, so here, guys, also against any purple deck. I mean, depends. Maybe Red Purple Luffy, you take the first hit. But if they're asking you for one card, defend that. There's no need to take, because in the later it gets, they're going to start going 8 alive, 7, 10, 12, 10, depending what they have in their hand. So, defend that. So here, for turn. So here I have, I believe, 6 stuns because I went second. So now I can go 6 at the other. And respect the especially against Purple Luffy, guys. You need to respect the small characters because what they're gonna do sometimes late game, they're gonna have 2 Namis there that you ignore them through the whole game, and they're gonna kill you with that. Because like I said, if they see everything and you see everything, they still have the edge. That's it got way harder. Like if they see, because they put so much pressure on you. Or like they put so much pressure on you where like you have no hand in the late game. You're like, oh my god, what should I do now? And 5 hurts. When they go 5, and then they have 2 10Ks, you're like, oh, this is getting rough. In 1 life, that's why I'm really happy and excited for EVO2. And now it's gonna get way better against purple. In O10, we're getting the 4 cost event that is gonna allow you with 4 dons, kill a 5 or less. And also look at our top or your opponent top life. So it's gonna be really amazing for us. But we're gonna get that right. But in EVO2, we're gonna get I'm looking here down. Maybe I should be looking at the camera directly. But I get used to that through time. So in OPO10 in EVO2, we're getting the 10 drop, 11k Enel boss monster. So when attacking, charge a card of your hand. Gain 1000, so that's a 12k, and heal you. To me, that's gonna be insane in our deck because for the first time ever in yellow, we're gonna get a boss monster that can heal us through the game. If you don't kill that Enel, it's gonna be healing us through the whole game, and that's insane. Because what happens sometimes with our deck? Sometimes we run out of healing. sometimes we don't have enough healing for in the late game. We play two aces, we going back and forth, we grinding, but you couldn't get there because he gungam down you a couple of times, but you still have a nasty board, and he put you at 0 life, you draw, no healing, and yeah. But man, once we get a new card, I believe our purple match is gonna get better. I'm talking about red, purple, and Luffy. And in 11, maybe that changed because I think those new leaders, they're gonna power create the whole game, and maybe we're gonna be forced to switch leaders. Before Nats, I took a break, I came back, and I didn't practice enough. I feel like I should have just get together with some friends and practice on the practice on the practice on the matchups. But I started 3-1, but unfortunately, it didn't end well for us. We lost against BY. We lost one. Man, what breaks my heart is, hey, you trigger that every time. Just go deeper into your deck. What breaks my heart is like 3 of my losses or 2. You can ask that BY player. You seen this, bro? He can tell you. No gambling. I lost to gambling. He got top 16. I tried my best. He saw everything. He played really well. Great player. But I played against another blue BY. Brother, listen to me. I didn't see a single high end against BY. Come on, bro. And he saw 3 geckos. Then I played against Shanks, and he saw we grind. It was a great game. Maybe one of the things I could have done better, but it was the same thing, man. Didn't see Kat on curve, didn't see Yamato on curve, so he allowed him to get there. And I lost to time. Literally, I lost to time. One turn that I should have been more aggressive, I didn't, and that come back to haunt me. I lost because of time, but I didn't see my cards when I needed. Plays a really cocky Lucci player, man. If you've seen this, man, I mean, hey, everybody's entitled to be their own. Everybody has different way to live their life, but man, he was cocky, man. He was like, I didn't want to say fist pump, nothing, man. But hey, do you, brother? I lost to him because I didn't so high end. I had him with no hand. I play a card and a Yamato, but after that, we almost went to time, and I didn't see another high end. Chat, people, why? And that happened to me in a couple of games, man, and it breaks my heart, man. I wish I could have maybe make it to the day 2 or at least top 64 for you guys, but it didn't happen. It wasn't meant to be. But hey, thank God, after that experience, I learned a lot as a player about deck building, and man, we were going crazy at locals. Yeah, some locals we don't top. It happens. Even it can happen, but consistently speaking, man, I'm always getting there. Top 8, top 4, and getting that pricing. And it's been a blessing. Enel it's been a blessing. I think Enel still can compete in this meta. EVO 2, OP11, we got to maybe check what we can do as an Enel main. But, man, keep playing, man. I think if you pilot your deck well, you see your cards, and you keep learning, and you figure out the format, man, Enel is a grinder, man. Enel puts the work, man. But as you guys see so far, man, be able to. I think he could maybe not swing with the 10 drop, but it is what it is. We're just gonna Rygo, maybe lose a card, but I'm still gonna have another Rygo. So just Rygo, attack, like send the same thing, but just Rygo and lose a life. You gotta clear their board if you can. And keep putting pressure. You need to put pressure. That's why against James, Akusa him, the 4 drop, the one that bounced at 3 or less. Akusa him like 3 times, man. Big mistake. You Kusan them once, and then you play your Gadatsus. You need to close the game. That's what you need to do against purple. You need to be super aggressive. Don't defend that Gadatsu. There's no reason for you to give him multiple cards to defend a 6k. You try your best to defend your board unless they're putting all the dons. If they're putting all the dons, it's not worth it to defend their board. To defend your high cost characters. Excuse me. So here, I think the best play to do is now you have the advantage. We have an advantage because now he's playing defensive, and that's what you want red purple to be. You want them to play defensive. So now I'm gonna go 8 at 6, and the advantage of 8 is the 8 is the magic number against a 6k. So he needs to give you 2 cards. So that's amazing. So he gives me a Gunga, man, and that's insane. That tells me he doesn't have 2Ks. Did he trash a chat before doing the effect? I don't know. Chat, they need to trash first. Yeah, they need to. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I'm confused. Well, whatever. He draw the 2. Yeah, you -2. I'm just making sure. Maybe I'm asking him. I don't know. Whatever. You know. Um, Sometimes you playing locals, you miss the whatever. So then I go. Oh, he trashed an extra card, I think, and he didn't need to do it. I think that's what happened. I tell him, bro, I'm going 8. You are at 10k. So then I go 10. He gives me the blocker. Like I say, he's losing board pressure, and he's losing those events. And now I have the board advantage, and I have a Kata, I think, in hand. So that's amazing. So that's what you want. That's what you want to do with purple, man. I'll be trying different strategy against Luffy. Sometimes I starve them, but after testing, shout out to John. We play a really nice match. It was this past Monday, and he beat me. He was my only loss in the tournament, but he can tell you, man, it was a great game. And I feel like I found my strategy. You can have the best strategy against any leader. Sometimes you're not gonna get there. It is what it is. We play in a card game, and sometimes you need to get lucky with your triggers or your high end or whatever's going on. You need, because this game is about who can answer more. Whoever runs out of answers start falling behind, and then you can get to a point where like you're never gonna come back in that game. So that game was insane. We went back and forth. He keep answering and I keep answering. But then when I run out of high end, I think I needed one more ace and I would get there. But it was an insane game. So for Luffy, guys, play those. Look, that's a beautiful hand against Luffy. Play Danami, play Kata, put pressure. So here, you defend your board, chat. Come on, guys. There's no reason for me not to defend the board. And you keep putting pressure. I think he's going to play a blocker right now. Let's see. I think he's going to play a blocker. And that's when you want Luffy, man. I mean, red purple, man. Now he's falling so far behind, you know, because I have the board advantage. And I have hands. I have a good hand, and I'm at 2 life. So here he plays the Sanji blocker. Just repeating the cycle, but now I can defend that attack easier because I didn't defend the Gadatsu. So here I have multiple choices. I can play that Kata. Maybe bounce the blocker. Maybe, but now he's healed, more healthy. I can play the Rocket Luffy, kill the Nami, draw a card, play Gadatsu, kill the other Nami, and I'll have a 6k for next turn, an 8k, a 10k. Maybe that works. But to be honest, let's test the waters. Well, I've been grinding a lot. This was a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I've been grinding a lot, guys, and I've been getting way better in all the matchups. And I feel like as a player, I've been getting better because I've been learning like things like sometimes you have 2 life. He has maybe 1 10 drop. You have 2 aces on board. Maybe you Rygo there, but what about you just play a 3rd ace and now you go 10, 10, 10. So there's things like that. That's not like having Rygo is not like a mandatory thing. You can hold the Rygo for an extra turn. Now he plays another 10 drop. You're like, okay, let me Rygo you. Let me slow you down. And one of the things that I don't know if I say in the early that against purple in general, yeah, I say earlier, but I spoke about the 10 drop. It's gonna get better because, guys, let me tell you why it's gonna be nasty. So now, remember I say, so here, play safe, kill the board, go 10 alive. Are you gonna go to 0 or are you gonna give me all your hand or an event? You see what I'm saying? Like that's the. I think he gave me one. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. But now he's a 0 life. Clear the board. And I just have too much advantage. Because now I can Rygo whatever he plays, if he plays a big high end, or I can like play a Katakuri. You know, just so many good things for me right now. And I'm being at 2 life, that's the advantage. Or like I take the first hit for free. Because I'm not gonna go to 0. You know, so just things like that, you know, like that's the advantage. You only go to 0 if you want to. You know, in this situation. So like I say, the first time ever yellow is gonna get a boss monster or maybe an Enel because I think he's luck with an Enel. I think it's a Fetish if your leader is Sky Island or the Rush. I don't remember. We can. Oh, I'm a 0 life. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Look at this. This is an insane trigger because I'm able to. I'm debating if I want to do it because I don't think I have more 2Ks. But just draw an extra card and that's a Yamato, so more healing. But I have 0 cost. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna try trigger it, and I can Kata that. I can cut that and repeat the loop, but there's no need for that. He has 0 life. He's gonna play another blocker here. He's not gonna have no done open. So right now it's just super hard. Here I think he needs to trash first and then draw 2 cards. So keep that in mind. They need to try. You need to make sure they do the right sequence. But he's the homie. I think that was new in the set, so it happens. We were learning these cards. I think it was Saturday card, but whatever. Things happen, man. I make things like that sometimes. It happens. We humans. So we top deck another ace. It's like insane. But here we have the advantage. You start testing the waters. But guys, like I was saying, with a 10 drop, oh, I'm a 0 life. Oh my god, so rough. I can attack with a 10 drop, Enel, heal, do Rygo, play blockers. That's what I'm saying. Like now the deck got way better, insane, way better. But of course, all these new leaders, EVO2, we getting green, purple, Luffy. Everything's getting better too. So. But as long as I can compete with Enel, like I don't top every event that I go, but I consistently top, man. With a lucky, no skill deck. But people now respect Enel more than ever. Back in the day, people used to talk shit, but man, if you top store treasure cup, store regional, whatever, if you top, guys, if you're from Orlando, or locals are sweaty, especially if you go to mainland. Layton, sweaties. You're gonna face great players. So me do it consistently well. Hey, I'm proud of myself and I'm happy. I'm gonna play Enel as long as I can compete. And I don't care if it's the best deck or not. I'm having fun. It's the deck that I love. I'm saying the past. I'm gonna switch whatever. I'll play something different. But man, every time I open my backpack and I see the Enel leader, I'm like, oh my god. But guys, I love you so much. Guys, I also stream on Twitch, but it's gaming. Apex. I play Apex Legends. Brainless TTV instead of a 1 is instead of a I is a 1 instead of the E is a 3. Brainless with 2 S's. TTV on Twitch. Playing new season, man. We are hooked. But guys, I love you so much. Thank you for the support. That's what you want to do against Red Purple Luffy. Go second, and hopefully you see your cards, Rygo, Katakuri, and all that stuff. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I love you. Take care. I love it.